I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back.
What's good, YouTube? We back with another episode of the TrakWolf Godcast. I'm your boy TrakBeatz. Got my motherfucking man Cheno Bliss in the building with us. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest out here with us today, you know what I'm saying? New, young, up and coming entrepreneur, artist, you know what I'm saying? Been about his business on his gridiron, you know what I'm saying? We got Lonz in the building with us today.
Yo, what's good, bros?
Yeah, man. So, tell the people a little something about how you got started, you know what I'm saying? As far as like flowing with your style and your swag you got before we even get over into the music, you know what I'm saying? Because you do be a little saucy sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely. You ain't about that, definitely. Well, how I got started was the corona hit hard, so you really couldn't do too much if you're not in the crib or, you feel me, not out but out, you know what I'm saying? So how I got started was I was chilling in the crib just like thinking about doing something different, you know? So I was chilling with my son on YouTube, listening to music at first, and then I'm like, man, I listen to the same songs over and over. Let me try to listen to instrumentals or a beat. So I started listening to a few ones. A couple of them caught my attention, so I kept on playing a few over and over. Then there's just this one beat that I was just like, yo, I need this one. This one match me, like my swag, my how I want to move.
Who was that produced by? I know it was a YouTuber, but
it was like a Moneybag Yo instrumental.
Gotcha.
Like, so I was listening to that joint and I was listening to another one, but I like that one better. All his beats hard too. Shout out Moneybag too. So I was chilling with my son and then I just like was writing stuff on a piece of paper, you know, on a little notebook that I keep. My notebook, you know.
Yeah.
So then I was writing like a hook, and then I started putting verses on it, and then put the hook back in. So I'm like, yo, it's catchy. I think I like it. So I've been holding that song for a long time.
That's your baby.
Yo, yeah, for a long time. So a lot of people was like, yo, I like it. And then a lot of people like, I don't know, Lonz. So then my bro Murder told me to drop the track at his crib. So I went to his crib. I recorded it.
Shout out Murder. He be putting out a lot of good work,
shout out
too.
Murder, yo, yeah, big bro, yeah. Oh yeah, he come, yeah. I ain't saying too much.
Bro got some
bro,
shit
yo,
on the way,
definitely.
too.
A lot of stuff on the way.
Yeah.
Me and bro gonna do a track too.
That's what's good,
Yeah,
man.
that's my bro.
So you had this song written before you started telling people like you about to start doing music, or was it I'm about to start doing music? Then you started dealing with the paper a little bit.
Man, I had it written for a minute, but then I didn't even know like how it was gonna, you know, take off or how people was gonna like it. But I liked it, but a lot of people liked it more than me, so I kept it. So then when I used to be out, I used to be saucy, telling people like, yo, I think I got a song, yo, I'm gonna try here. So a lot of people was hearing the like rough draft, and some people was like, oh yeah. Some people like, I don't know, Lonz. So then that's when I like really just like, I'm just gonna let the world like hear what I've been holding.
Yeah.
So basically I went to go record at my bro Murder crib, and then I waited a couple days, he mixed it down for me, sent it back, then I just started like putting clips out of it, out the song, up and stuff, and then dropped the whole song, and then it's just like everybody started rocking with it. But a few people don't like it. I can't say a lot.
Yeah.
A few people don't like it. But a lot of people like it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep the song and keep it going.
How do you deal with the criticism of people when they say they don't like it? Like, what do it do to your mind? How do it make you feel?
I mean, it make me feel like, why you don't like the song? If you like me, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you like Lonz my bro, but I don't like his song. My song is I'm Lonz, so if you don't like the song, I guess you feel like me, or I guess, like, I don't know, but sometimes I feel like, what did I say in the song that you don't like, or how could I reword it, the part that you don't like, to make you like it like everybody else like it.
So are they telling you what they not liking, or is it just like they just kind of mention it like
they just mention it like, I don't like that song, I don't know why it's on the radio, and I don't know why kids say, like a few people, like I could say like 3 out of 100 don't like the song, so I'm like, I 3 cannot like it while I'm with the people that like the song. So other than that, but if they ain't like that song, hopefully they like the next songs I got coming up.
Yeah, that's just your first one get rolling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You kept it original. The beat is kind of like an anthem kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
you know
kind of like
so
you gotta like
Yeah. And then you kept it original and
And then,
blinds, you know what I'm saying? My hat,
definitely.
my shirt, my shoes.
And then a lot of people don't wear hats, so now every time they be like hearing the song, I see them on like Snapchat.
They got the hat.
Yeah, they got the hat. And then when I say G Fazos, it's basically like Legends, so you can have any Legends on, you still got G Fazos on. So I see people buying Legends and tagging like on lawns. I'm like, oh, alright, yeah. But that's just like weird and crazy now, cause I got Legends too, but then when I don't have them on, they be like, yo, you gotta have your Legends on when I'm out. So I'm like, yo, so I just gotta buy Legends though because it's long. I'm like, so it's crazy now. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I guess I gotta buy a lot of Legends more than like Jordans and all that other stuff because people know me as having them on. You know what I'm saying?
That's becoming part of who you are. You created this image.
Yeah, so now I gotta, keep
so
it
how
going.
you feel about taking all of that in? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You already been kind of known around town, you know what I'm saying? Been saucy. So now you got like a whole new energy wave attaching itself onto you now.
Yeah, I'm taking it in. It's kind of like different though, cause I had never expected like none of this to happen. So now dealing with that and then dealing with some people that don't like me or like the song, it's kind of like you like in the middle of everything. You know
I know he used to pull up when we used to be at the bars and shit, bro.
Lit.
Just be like, yo, I'm about to drop a song. I'm about to drop a song. You know what I'm saying? So I could see where people wouldn't be taking him serious. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga kept his word. He said, I'm gonna drop a song. And nigga came back following y'all. I dropped the song. I'm about to do the video. You know what I'm saying? The video was coming next. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute, you know what I'm saying? And then everything else follows suit with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
words match up with the actions, you know what I'm saying? So
and that's something that I like in artists. When I look for artists, I like for their music to match their person. I like to feel the genuine nature in them. And some people just like to have fun when they listen to music. Some people just want to dance. Some people want to feel something. So like
that's kind of what he gave you with the first song.
He gave him himself. I was like, nah, that's him.
And if people don't know me, be like, oh, that was you. I'm like, that's me. They're like, you got more songs? Can I be in your video? I'm like, I'm working on it. But when I'm working, it's like I'm working a job. I got a kid, so that's 2 jobs if you ask me. And then now going to the studio, paying for the studio, your cameraman, shirts, like stuff like that. I'm doing it by myself, so it's kind of like taking time. So when I be like, mixtape coming soon, it's coming because I got to grind by myself. I still got other stuff I got to do first before I can just drop a tape as soon as possible. You got to take time. I'm taking time because I'm new to it, but it's coming though. I'm working though.
Yeah, you definitely got a pretty good pace going right now. Like a lot of people, this is their swing when they first getting back into music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like you already knew what you was going to do going in, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, this is what I'm about to do, so I'm about to go full force right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop this shit on these motherfuckers. You influence the kids right away. A lot of niggas still ain't got no songs that can really get the kids bopping, you know what I'm saying? So, to just come out with that one as your first one, then hit with the second one. The second one got a way different vibe to it, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This one isn't for the kids, you know what I'm saying? But the drink bang, the kids can bang to it, but this ain't the same vibe. Yeah. So like, what was your thought process like going into this whole creation? Like while you was watching it, like formulate in front of you.
Well, growing up, like my brother KD, he got a lot of songs out with a lot of people that I know and I be around, and he got like a lot of work that you can still pull up that he haven't like really pushed, dropped. Like when I seen my brother doing it, I said, yo, if he can do it, I know I can do it. Then I used to do it with him, so I'm like, let me try to work on something, my own project by myself, and push it to see. Let him know he could push his work like I'm pushing mine, so we both put something at the same time or whenever we both can.
So how many projects do y'all got together?
Oh well, he got like one project. I was on his first project. That's what influenced me and started me like trying to work on my own.
So that was before this one?
Yeah, that was before this one.
Gotcha.
But right now, me and my brother, we got one song that we just waiting to get back. Then we're gonna do another song. It's gonna be on the mixtape though.
So was that your first taste of the studio life with Big Bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, in a long time. That was like an official studio jump, because a long time ago we used to be in the basement in North Carolina with a mic hanging from the ceiling. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. So that's how we used to do that jump a long time ago. That's how he got the songs he got like on SoundCloud right now. You can pull it up, Bros Before Hoes. I got a couple tracks on there, but that's his project. So I'm working on my own project, and hopefully after that, he probably work on his project, or we could both work on another project together and just put all the songs on another project after I work with just my project right now.
Yeah. So how Big Bro feel about your wave right now? Because I mean, anybody around the area can't really like deny it, whether they fucking with it or not fucking with it.
Oh yeah, my brother, yeah. He like happy that I'm doing it, because he know like me doing it gonna make him want to come back out and do it. That's why when you hear the song, when he be like, I'm back, he talk about my song, then he talking about him in general, like he back, like he not leaving this time. Like,
so
he like it though.
Supported with you through this process, like
anything I gotta do, or I'm telling my brother I'm gonna do, he making sure he there. Like when I first did my first show on Lynchburg, shout out New Boss Life, I told my brother about it, then he was like, nah, I ain't going. So you know me, I'm still going regardless, because I'm meeting people anyway, and I gotta be there regardless. So then we all in the telly, my brother called me, him, a lot of people, they all pulled up. He like, come outside. So I'm like, what? I said, yo, my brother, yo.
The whole squad pulled up.
The whole squad pulled up. Shout out to everybody that pulled up that night. It's on YouTube on my first vlog, man.
Hey, that's love, man.
Yeah, so when he pulled up, it's like, oh. And then the video, he having fun, like you see his vibe different. Like if you know my brother, like he could be one person or he could be this person. He want that other person. He was like, oh, we on now, Like in the video, if you look at the video, he's like, bro, we global now. He dancing, all that. So basically, now we can't like stop.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
The more I work, the more my brother gonna show love, support. Like for my video, he's supposed to be at work. I guess he got off early, or he took like family emergency. I can't miss it. He missed the first video. He said he wasn't gonna miss the second video. When I said, bro, I'm shooting a video, he said, stop playing. I said, all right. He pulled up. Shout out to my bro though. Oh yeah, we going up.
Oh yeah, so that's probably another thing you gotta work on, being more cordial with them schedules. How is that for you, getting these schedules together? Because now it's not just you. You gotta like put people together and you gotta organize things.
Yeah. See, when I started shooting videos, it's like I wake up and be like, I want to shoot a video. If you find a cameraman, any cameraman that want to work, tap in. That's the type of time I want. But I think I gotta be better at doing that, because a lot of people was at work. A lot of people did not know about it. Like they didn't know about my first video. Just like, I gotta do better on planning the video so everybody can probably be off or make adjustments to show up. But I understand if you can't show up and you still like rock with the song and stuff like that.
Yeah. So have you thought about like props and stuff for your visuals yet? I know you're just getting rolling, but there's just some ideas out there.
Not off the head right now, but we did use a prop in my second video, and we ain't really had props in the first one, so me knowing about props,
you starting to branch out.
I can like, oh, I want to get this for my video, let me get that. So now I know, like, it's new to me, so
it's a whole new stuff
every time I shoot a vid or do interviews or whatever, I learn new stuff, and I know like how I gotta move. And
so what type of things motivate you to write, and what type of things do you like to write about?
I like to write about like what's going on now and stuff that other people could relate to. And then writing, at first I just like used to freestyle, but now that I write, it's like I'm writing like this me, like So if it ain't me, I can't write. And if I ain't been through it or seen it, or if it's not happening, I can't put it in no song, because
you want to make sure.
But sometimes I'll be like, yo, I just want to freestyle like 2 songs, but then when I see the joint, I just got to grab something and write. Oh, I don't know why though.
I used to dominantly write, and then I started freestyling for about 2 years straight. So I've been through the same kind of process, you know what I mean?
It's tricky with your mind, because your mind telling you to freestyle.
How do y'all feel versus like when y'all in the studio freestyling versus writing?
Man, for real, how I feel, I just go. When I freestyle, however the beat is and however I'm going, I'm letting it go.
Yeah. I think freestyling, it captures your genuine thoughts and emotions in that moment. And I think people like that.
Yeah.
The raw
Definitely.
nature of life in general. That's what I like about freestyle.
Yeah.
So when now that I'm hearing y'all answer the question, right? Some people also have a different concept of freestyling, which is you write some shit, but it doesn't have to have a direction, and that's freestyling. How y'all feel about that?
I mean,
It could be though.
I can accept
me.
it. We just got to be clear on the context of the freestyling because I can do them both.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, don't come to a competition where we're freestyling without writing anything and tell me you can freestyle when you know the context.
But I could see,
Yeah.
I could
You
see,
know what I
I
mean?
could see both of y'all right off bat went to freestyling is right off of the top. Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all
right
didn't
off the
go
top.
paper.
Right off the
Y'all
top.
didn't go paper. Y'all
Yeah.
understand the other concept.
Yeah.
But some people think the other way. But I lean more to where y'all at too. Like I feel like freestyling is more off of the top.
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm saying?
go, yeah. But if you say you freestyle and then you grab the paper, then you got like 6 bars right here, and then you freestyle the rest, I don't really consider it freestyle because you already got
Yeah. Yeah.
you already got
started.
your top part. Now you just saying the bottom part from what your top part is if you freestyle.
Yeah.
But if you write the whole joint, then you already
I had-
got a whole
yeah.
track.
I had to understand
fair.
that from a different way too,
That's
because
fair.
I was like, my concept of freestyling was just right off of the top, and then when I start hearing other people be like, "Yo, this is written in a freestyle," you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it
yeah.
ain't got no direction. I didn't write it in a
Yeah.
song. This is just a bunch of bars. You know?
Technically, that's a freestyle. Technically.
Yeah.
Because it's no structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the way it was constructed to us. Both of y'all
Exactly.
responded the same way first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Off
right,
of the dome.
right, yeah. I ain't gonna be wrong. Yeah.
That's a freestyle.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what's good though, man. A lot of people get stuck in that structure. How you?
I think that's a purist thing though. Like people who love hip hop and MCs and stuff like that.
yeah, and more focus on the words.
Yeah, the
Word.
genuine nature and yeah, the culture and stuff like that. People just want to listen and dance and be included in pop
Yeah.
culture. They don't care about that. You know
So
what I mean?
so how you go about like your studio time? Like when you get in the studio, what is your process? Because I know everybody got a different ritual process they go through when they hit the studio.
So when I hit the studio, you know, I got holler at my bro, talk for a little bit, and then I tell him like this what I want to do, or this how many songs I want to do, and then you start like, you got your hook, you got your verse, you want to lay the hook down, you want to hit a beat. He like, I'm like, yeah, or you feel me?
Do you need people there? Do you need like smoke, drink, water?
All I need
incense,
there,
candles?
like, if I don't go by myself, I'll probably go like one person,
Yeah.
just cause. I'll probably go one person just cause, but I need my drink, I need my smoke, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's the setup.
That's the
That's the
sauce,
setup
yeah.
right there. There we go. But yeah, we probably parlay a little bit, talk, and then ask me what's the song I'm doing,
Yeah.
and then probably drink a little bit, get my mind right.
Then you get into
Keep
your
listening to the
mode.
beat. I probably listen to the beat probably like I ain't gonna front like 2-3 times just before I go put the headphones on because I want to
Yeah.
make sure
Yeah.
this is what I want before I just go in there and act like I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So being new to this, how do you choose who to take advice from and who not to?
I take advice from people who like know my struggle.
Yeah.
You know me from growing up, not rapping, knowing me, you know,
Yeah.
chilling, working a lot, having fun out, you know,
Somebody you
being a
just
cool
met a
guy.
couple weeks ago.
But I know not to take advice from people who like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. People who like trying to not. I'm not saying like try to like bring me down, like try to like knock what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I can't take advice from y'all. I gotta take the advice from people who know what I'm going through and what I'm trying to.
yeah.
you know,
yeah,
become.
hell yeah. You don't want to
Yeah.
take on that other side of the energy.
Yeah, the negative side of the energy. I try to knock it out and try to like
Yeah.
let them know
Nah,
like
that's
I'm not.
that's smart. That's smart. A
I'm
lot
not,
of people
like, with
feed
that.
into it. A lot of
Yeah,
that shit
I'm
is
not
hard
trying to
for
feed
some.
into that because if I won't doing it, then I wouldn't have no negative energy at all. So I'm gonna act like
it's
I
a
don't-
difference when they, you know, and they giving you some feedback and it may not be what you want to hear, but then they compensate it for something else. You know what I'm saying? But somebody just telling you don't do something or some shit you don't want to hear just to say it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, that shit in the way
That
right
shit is
there.
for the birds. But on that note, we're gonna cut to this break and we're gonna swing right back to y'all.
Yeah.
It's that savage shit.
back from the break, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let my man Cheno Bliss introduce this next subject we about to get into.
Yeah, for sure, man. Why don't you let the people know where you from and what it was like for you growing up?
Where I'm from and what it was like growing up.
Yeah.
So I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, Prospect Avenue to be exact. Growing up there, it was like a struggle, to be honest with you. But
like, did you how many siblings? Did you have siblings?
yeah, growing up, I grew up with 2 brothers, 1 mom, and a stepdad. My dad was passed away since I was 2, so my mom was like my dad and my mom growing up, and my brothers was like, it's like we ended to win it together. So growing up in Prospect, it's kind of hard because there was a lot going on at night, during the day. So then they had to change the name up like a couple times just to make people see a different point of view of it now.
So did you have one of them households where like your mom's made you stay inside, or you had like a little bit of free reign to like move around?
Oh no,
test the waters.
Well, I could be out, you know. But look, growing up, I always been with my oldest brother, and they always could do, you know, whatever they wanted. And I'm a little younger, so my mom like, yo, you gotta stay in, or she tried to send me like to the babysitter or whatever. So my brother Alan, I'm in the house, like, I'm like, man, I gotta come out and like, you know, see what's going on out here.
Yeah.
So once I started doing that a few times, I got used to hanging out late, being a young, you know, seeing a lot of crazy stuff.
Like, what's the age difference between you and your older brothers?
2 years apart.
Alright, so that's
one brother older, one brother younger.
That's still pretty close.
Yeah.
I got an older brother that's 2 years older than me and one that's a year. So like, I'm older than one, and you know what I'm saying? I'm older than me, so we still right there. But I mean, that 2 years, 1 year, you still right there. Y'all still do everything together.
Together.
My mom used to do the same thing with my brother that's a year younger than me. So like, she let me slide and do more shit than she'll let me slide and do.
My mom wouldn't let me slide, so I had to slide on my own. Or I got in trouble when I got back. You know, like you take the consequences.
Take them chances.
Yeah,
look,
took a lot of chances. Seen a lot of stuff.
I asked you if I could go. You told me no. Now I'm about to figure out how I can get out the house, man.
Definitely. But I've been like living there like my whole life. I'm 26, but I did move to like North Carolina for a year and 2, and then came back in 2013. But I was still like living in that area, or still living in Prospect, just different buildings.
What made you move down to North Carolina?
Like getting a little trouble and stuff, and then things weren't working out in town, so I had to move my mom, because that's the only person I like.
Yeah.
You know, gotta make sure good and straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, well, like, growing up in Prospect, what were some, like, good memories that you remember? You know?
Oh, good memories? The Abundant Life, we always used to go there. We could get on the computers and stuff. Then we all had basketball teams. Like, we had an older group. They was undefeated. We had a younger group. We was undefeated, like, every year.
Basketball.
Yeah.
He was. I had a flashback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What position?
Point guard.
Yeah. Alright, that was my position too.
Like everybody like from Prospect and grew up like there, that was good in basketball, because we ain't had no football team. You made the team, and then that was your team forever. Like you could switch, like other teams wanted you to play for
life, nigga.
You know, like other teams wanted you to play for them. You know, after the game, coach started like, yo, you want to play for us? Like, yeah. My coach like, yo, we stuck here, and we was undefeated like every stuck here. Yeah, we was undefeated.
Contract.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure something like that like taught y'all like brotherhood outside of the house. You know what I mean?
And the same people that was on the basketball team is the same ones that we all grew up in the same neighborhood, and we still in the same neighborhood. So it's like
community.
Yeah. It's like a brotherhood type.
So what's some things that negatively affected you or weren't so good up in Prospect when you was growing up, man?
Shit, at nighttime, like
straight to nighttime.
That's what nighttime. Straight to nighttime. I'm young, yo. So at nighttime, I try to sneak out and see like a lot of groups. It's like it's the same hood, so you know you go to the top, middle, and bottom. Yeah. So you go to the bottom, like try to go through the cut, like going to those times to go get to like going through the back of the Prospect. You run through this cut and get straight to Thompson, the baseball field. Like going back, back in the woods type area. Man, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man, traveling with them, seeing stuff and doing stuff you ain't got no business. You see stuff that happen that you ain't never think you would see, like.
Yeah. It's dark back there.
Yeah. You gotta go through that and you gotta come back to get back to Prospect, so.
They just had somebody get hit over there a couple weeks ago.
Man,
somebody just got plucked over there.
Too much
right
going
on
on.
Mercedale, that's basically the same
Yeah.
spot, you know what I'm saying? It's all the
Too
same. It's all the
Yeah.
same, you know what I'm saying? So your situations up here is what kind of made you shift down to North Carolina for a little bit?
Yeah, and like change schools for a little bit and then come back.
You wanted to come back or you had to come back?
I wanted to come back and graduate from CHS because that's, you know, that's.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. I want to graduate for so long.
I'm from here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with y'all
Play
for a
football,
year.
man. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm gone. So who you said you was down there with who?
My mom, then my aunt,
Yeah,
then my cousin moved down there.
yeah.
But my aunt and my cousin, they still down
But
there.
your bro was still up here.
Yeah, my oldest bro was down here. Then he came back with us, and then my little brother had to go with me. To like.
So
my
at least
mom.
you got to move outside of this area to see another area for a little while. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Longer
yeah.
than just a
That's
weekend.
that shout out 336 though.
What was it like for you down there, man? My family from North Carolina.
I mean, like it was always stuff to do, like during the week, well on the weekend,
Well,
because
what part
all
was you in first?
Greensboro.
I figured
That's
you was about to
336.
say
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
like going down there
I
downtown,
was in
like
Raleigh when I was at
every
LA.
Saturday, Friday, and Sunday, you could go in the club with celebrity
shit
like
wide
every
open.
week. But now, like the Corona shit hit, it
Slowed
messed a lot of shit
down.
up. But once that shit opened back up, that whoever you looking for, like one night we was out, Meek Mill was in one section, Rick Ross over here, shit lit. Down here it'd be hard to do it because we ain't really got no
You
no
gotta go
good
to
venue
Norfolk.
to
You gotta go to Norfolk.
bring them all down here to fit. Anywhere we
DC,
try to bring them to.
DC,
Yeah, something like that.
Richmond sometimes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I be like going to DC too. DC be lit.
yeah, DC do. They got a lot of shit going
Let's
on.
be
out
having a
there,
lot of
too.
shit going on.
Oh yeah.
So have you-
Everybody, yeah.
So like now that you done got to experience those club places, like have you thought about what it's gonna feel like to get your music inside one of these places?
Yeah, once I be trying to get my music inside places. Once I like start talk to like the promoter or the owner of the joint, like what I gotta do to like get my music out or how you feel like
Yeah.
if you gotta pay to play, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like you be like, yo, give me like $40, I spin your track. Take it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some people.
It's a lot of clubs and bars out here that'll
Yeah,
do that, but
do
a lot
that,
of
yeah.
people won't go out there and risk that shot. You know what I'm saying? Or might just not have the extra funds.
But
to
yeah,
put down
but
for
some
it.
people be like when I went to Virginia Beach, I went a couple spots. They like, yo, let me hear your song or something. I let them hear that play it. Like they played in Richmond for me. They played a few spots that I ain't even know they had
like
played.
some bars or
Yeah.
some clubs.
Bars.
Bars.
Biltmore played it one night for me when I brought like a crowd. And then I had my own drink there. And then I went to Virginia Beach. They played in 2 bars. DJ was fucking with us, getting them shots and shit.
So
He
you
was fucking
already
with me.
had like built up a persona. So like,
Yeah.
what was it for you like growing up that kind of helped build that persona? Because obviously everybody was already kind of fucking with you. Like
Yeah.
nobody jumps in and make a wave that fast, and nobody knows them already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just try to like stay the same, try to not switch up on people. Try to be this, you know.
Yeah.
And then me going out different spots, just try to find connections and whoever want to talk to me, like I talk to them and see what they got going on. I be like, maybe we can like, oh, you run this club, let me
A lot
bring
of
it out and try to like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, some I kind of see you as like a socialite, somebody
Yeah.
you can talk to almost anybody,
Yeah.
and form a relationship with almost
Got a lot
anybody.
of comedy.
Yeah.
What makes it easy for you to talk to a lot of different people? Or a lot
It's
of
the
people?
way like that they present themselves towards me and how they move. Like if I said dude in here and I know he like making sure the boss straight, making sure something. He like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good, boss. How you doing? He like, oh, he know how to talk to me, like,
Yeah.
and like, what up, nigga?
Yeah,
let me play my song, nah. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
son of
so,
a- yeah.
can you tell me a little bit about your
Yeah.
yeah.
So where
I'm not from here.
Where you get that suave from though?
I don't know. I try like.
Where you get that from?
It's just natural to me. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it is for a lot of us and a lot of people, but some don't really know that.
I think it's natural to me. Like,
so
as I got older, I kept it still.
Yeah.
Low, not above the radar. Like.
So it works with the ladies too, since you can do a business.
I just talk shit to them. I just talk shit to them. But
yeah,
I used to be wild. I just chilled out now.
Just settling down now.
Yeah,
that's what's
I
good,
just
man.
Chilling now. But at first, I just talk shit how her and all her homegirls with me. They like, we were moms. They all with me.
So you can see your snaps and see you, you know what I'm saying, your stories or whatever, IG, and see you making moves, you know what I'm saying. You said you had an event or a show where you just literally took out only females to it, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know too many niggas that can get 20 females together on the same page, you know what I'm saying. You know? Yeah. That's a lot. I could see like 4 or 5, you know what I mean? Like 10 is a lot. 20,
I went dolo. That's a lot. I was like,
I got 2 groups of females that's cool and they ready to ride. They just fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so everybody don't have that sauce. Like, so the people around you, like, do you have a lot of people that's like kind of jealous or envious of it? Because obviously it's something that just comes natural, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you work on, so.
Yeah, I got like people that rob me. They rob me. They know how I am. They know I like having fun, like joking, making sure everybody's straight. But people that be jealous and hating, they be like throwing shots, lying on the nigga, trying to, throw dirt on a nigga for no reason. Like, and I don't be worried about this shit. I just be like, yo, why y'all niggas lying? And we know you lying though. But then once I post something on Facebook, everybody like, who said what, Lonz? What they at? Pointing about, You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with all that right now. Too much going on. Like, I'm trying to do something different. Instead of going back to what I,
Nah, that makes sense. But I know it's all part of the process. Of what
before the rapping shit, I ain't really had like a lot of haters.
They piled up.
I was like, now I start rapping. Niggas like, this nigga think he this. Now niggas be like, yo, this nigga think he this nigga think he that. Oh, this nigga hot.
But my thing with that shit is
nothing like that, bro. You feel
but even if it was, it's like it's okay to think highly of yourself. Like it's not my fault if you don't think highly of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's just on some G shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. You can hate on another nigga, but what it should do is motivate you to either want to do the same thing, nigga, or up it. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make me want to be like, oh man, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and some people see you a certain way already, so they just can't see you as what you say you are. Like, you're not that. I see you little Lonz.
Shit like that. Like,
I had my shirt, my shoes.
I'm like, what the world?
Yeah.
But I still keep it the same. I still push it the same.
Yeah, that's what's good, man. That's like, that takes a lot out of a person, and it takes a lot for a person to have that kind of character, you know what I'm saying? To be that young and still be that motherfucking self-aware, you know what I'm saying? To still be in tune with what the fuck is going on, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. How
to not feed into certain vibes, you know what I'm saying? How to communicate with people already, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta tell nobody to send no videos, nigga. Just turn the song on and send the video, cause it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people wish they had that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I could see where this shit come from, but that's where you gotta keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you being genuine to your motherfucking self, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta love yourself, your family, and your responsibilities first before you love anything else.
Facts, man.
They be like, Lonz, even though you mad, you still happy, you still moving. Like, I be at work, not wanting to be at work, but still, I'm still the same. Throw a joke here too, even though I'm mad, don't want to be here. Making everybody laugh.
Who you telling?
They looking for me for the next 30 minutes, I'm gone, I'll be back. They know I'm mad though, so they ain't gonna say nothing. They know I'm coming back.
That's what's good.
But
Though. People gotta understand people's characters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that comes with being in tune, and they know that you genuine, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna keep it a band, so.
Yeah, facts, gotcha.
It seems like you give a lot of energy to people in general anyway. So
Yeah.
that's why you get a lot of love back.
But you got a lot of energy to give too.
You do have a lot of energy.
That shit exploding with energy.
Yeah.
And that shit
always
goes into the music. It goes into. You said you working on the brand too, right?
Yeah, clothing, right?
You getting the because I know you just had the shirts, the online shirts, but is that
I got the
too, or you gonna have like?
It's a logo that I got right now. I just made that junk on 2020 because it's about to be a new year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking about changing, but I'm gonna keep it because they was like that's gonna be my 1 year anniversary of my on deck joint. It's like a logo. It's
the
white.
LonzOnDeck.
Yeah, it got on deck jump with the money zone on the back. Yeah. And then I'm trying to get a hoodie. It kind of like look like me, but I got my hair out with a character on the front. That's gonna be probably coming up next because it's getting cold. So I'm gonna work on that. But I'm still gonna push these shirts. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my bro. Yeah, my bro's gonna get shirts though. The shirts is going though. They go though. So as soon as I get one, everybody like, Lonz, where you at? Where you at? My joint's only $10, so you know they gonna hop on them. They gone. Then everybody like, yo, I need an extra large. I need 2X. I'm like, yo, they all gone.
How you feel about smart merchandising like that? Because some people be thinking more of the dollar or, you know what I'm saying, with the quality or just different concepts of it. You know what I'm saying? So what made you go with the concept of like, yo, I'm going to drop the numbers on my joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just try to like keep it basic and keep it simple because this is my first like thing I'm trying to like push and like come out with a lot of stuff of. So I'm trying to see how to like go with the flow with it because I'm new to it. But once I like really get my foot in the door and get like a lot of product and stuff out, and then we're gonna like probably work from there.
Yeah, it's a lot of product coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You got a lot of shit. You got the shirts, but you're gonna be going into hats and everything too.
Yeah, so I'm trying to work on all that. But right now I'm gonna have the shirts and then I'm gonna do some hoodies. Then after the hoodies, probably work on like hats and stuff like that. Yeah. But I still gotta like find and meet the right person to help me push my shit and help me get my shit on the hats and shit.
Yeah. That's a good idea to take it slow.
Yeah,
from the bottom up, because a lot of people try to start
rush
from
it
the
fast.
top.
Yeah, that's why I say I'd rather just keep my shirts going and then probably the hoodies. Then probably soon. That's when I come with the.
I feel like the low number on the thing it kind of works with people's budget too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people sometimes do want to support you. They just can't always afford the $40, $50, $60 hit.
And that's for like.
Or the $35, but $10 is more reachable, you know. It's more sustainable, and now you got more people with your product on, you know what I'm saying. So I definitely respect that concept too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And I heard you say that it was some things that you didn't know, and you seem comfortable with asking about things that you aren't sure about. Like some people aren't comfortable with that. How do you approach people about asking for stuff you don't know? You know what I mean? Yeah,
I approach them like...
So before we get too far into that, because we're going to save that question for our next segment break, you know what I'm saying? We're going to cut to this break and we're going to get back to y'all.
It's that savage shit.
So we back from the break, you know what I'm saying? So we got one more subject we about to get into. I'm about to let my man Cheno Bliss drop this last one on for y'all.
For sure. So Lonz, based on what we've been talking about, I see that you are not afraid to ask questions about things you don't know or you need to know. How do you approach people about asking for information you may not be sure of? Because some people aren't comfortable doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask for information to see like what I need to do or how I need to do something to get where I need to go on what I'm doing or what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like, do you, when it comes to like, all right, you see somebody that might know the information, how might you approach that person? You know, because you may not know them, or you may not know them that well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I don't know, I approach him like I ask him like his name and like, you know, a couple questions I need to know, and then other than that, I tell him like I'm working on something, would it be possible, or do you know anybody? Even though I know he know the answer that can help me out.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that can help me out? If you can't help me out on trying to like get my hats coming in a couple months, you know, if I'm trying to get hats and I know he can make them or whatever, I try to like ask him a question that he can help me, or he can send me to another person, but the whole time he might help me the way I approach him, instead of approaching like, you know,
I need this.
Yeah.
You know, I know you know
like
where it's
that,
at. Let me get it.
It ain't gonna work like that. You gotta
exactly.
approach him like, you mean business.
Nah, that was an outstanding approach, man.
Yeah.
So how do you go about building up that courage to get to that process? You know what I'm saying? Because it's still got to be some kind of comfortability level in between there.
I just try to like keep it as simple as possible when I, you know, I don't try to like move different or say something that I ain't really trying to say towards the person or whatever I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
So,
it's like you can't beat around the bush with like whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta get straight to it so you know you mean it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So like, what is something like, how has your spiritual path been going through this process? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have like something you kind of believe in to kind of keep you striving and motivated and pushing the way you do, and being able to reject, you know what I'm saying, that whole other shit that is not good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right now it's like family, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the family, and then my family first, and then like everybody that's with me is like pushing me like to keep going and don't stop.
Yeah.
So were they the ones, like, it was your family pushing you to, like, before the music to kind of get your head clear while you went down to North Carolina for a little while, you know what I'm saying, and then came back?
Yeah, it's like a fresh start when I went down there, and then I had to like meet people on my own, you know.
So how was that spiritual part for you, like your inner self, just like having to go through that, you know what I'm saying, like having to reconnect and open a bunch of new doors, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was crazy, but you had to do what you had to do to maintain and survive in that. See, I went to an all-black school. I could have went to a black and white school. I went to an all-black school.
Yeah,
so, you know, I don't know nobody, and it's hoods in that school, because that's the only... Yeah, so you had to do what you gotta do when you went to school and shit. And then out of school, too, at the same time. You living on one block, but you go to school with the other block that you see the other block every day. I'm like, this shit crazy, but it ain't had nothing to do with it. But I seen some crazy stuff there too, but it won't.
So
what's my business, and I'm just in the mix because I'm there.
So was church ever a process for you?
Yeah, I used to go to church with my mom, my grandma, but then I stopped going. But I still go if my grandma was like, you need to come to church. I go.
I go.
Yeah. Other than that, I still like pray and stuff, all that.
Yeah.
So even though I ain't going to church, I'm still praying. I know, like.
So some of them beliefs kind of still stuck with you outside of being in the actual physical location.
Yeah.
So like, I noticed like you a type of person, you smile all the time and stuff like that. And you said even when you upset, you know, you might be at work or somewhere, you still throwing out jokes, you know, you might need to go take some time for yourself. When you by yourself or when you feeling like that, like what keeps you able to smile and crack jokes and stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like my son, like, no, I got a son, he probably FaceTime me or whatever, you know. They'll bring me back, or I'll be like, yo, I probably just gotta take my, sometimes I just be like, I just need to get away. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what is one thing you do when you feel yourself going to that sunken place? Because we all got them days, you know what I'm saying, where you kind of, everything just kind of hits really hard. But some of us got techniques to pull us out of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes I drink. Sometimes I smoke. Sometimes I play the game. Sometimes I just chill.
Yeah.
Figure out the next move, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I gotta do something different now. This ain't working.
Yeah.
So then when I get out that hole, it's like it's straight grind and don't stop.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you are thinking through that process, you know what I'm saying? Like how to continue to move through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like you doing these other things and you like just sitting there not
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get through to the next step. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart technique. Cause some people be like, nah, don't drink, don't smoke. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you still figuring out what the fuck, you gotta figure out what the fuck you trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means you know your balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's definitely some real perspective to give, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, yo, cause a lot of us hit that place, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and people be mad, afraid to admit, you know what I'm saying, to the shit they
They
be
don't want to talk to
falling
nobody,
guilty,
then they do something to themselves, then people be like, oh, that's from
Yeah.
stress or depression or something like that.
That's something I was
like,
gonna,
what the hell?
that's something I was gonna ask you because it seemed like you sort through everything on your own. Do you ever have to call somebody?
Nah, I try to figure it out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Cause there's gonna be times that you can't call nobody and you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just try to figure it out on my own.
So when you try to figure it out on your own, do you got like things you do like researching, or do you just kind of stay go in your inner space and kind of figure it out from there?
I figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, how does that help you transition into your music? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that is something that also kind of helps push you and thrive you to like kind of push all that bullshit and the hated shit away?
Yeah. And then once I be like, yo, it's time to go to the stool. Once I'm in the stool, I feel like I don't want to leave. So then I be there all day and night and don't want to leave. And I be like, wow, this nigga been out. Like, the guy ain't know what to do for 3 hours, nigga. Now I'm here.
I'm just trying to be here. What's
Yeah.
up? What you got to do? Man? You got nothing to do.
Facts.
So I started recording like 8 songs just cause.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, man.
Yeah.
That's some of the steps you kind of take too, or you go more to like writing.
Man, when I was younger, writing was my way to voice my opinion to the world because I felt like nobody listening to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what it was for me. And then I began to learn myself through the music because I got to hear myself when I was being quiet. Then I was just like, okay. Then it became something where I teach myself and people at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So how was it for both of y'all the first time hearing yourselves, like, through the damn, like, audio recording? Like, the shit is different than fucking phone and, like, just regular, you know
Yeah,
what
when
I'm
I first
saying?
heard myself, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, that thing on the joint, yeah. Then you got your track, then you got little sound effects or whatever they got on your jump. I'm like, yo, this is me, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. It's different, though. I'm like, yo,
It was dope the first time you heard it, or you felt like...
Yeah, the
you
first
felt
time I
like,
heard
oh,
it,
shit,
like
this
when it
is
was
me,
first
like, I need to
done,
fucking
when it was
fix
first
myself.
done, and I heard it.
Before the Lines joint, when you first recorded.
Yeah, that was the first joint.
That was the first.
Yeah, that was my first song.
Oh.
So when I heard that joint when it was done.
Oh, so I thought you and your bro had recorded too.
Oh yeah, me and my brother got one. We just did one like last week.
Oh, so that one was recent. Got you.
Yeah, that one was. I got the
Oh.
rough draft, but I ain't got the final. So
Got you. I thought that shit was before this one. Okay.
Nah. My mom's was the first joint. When I first heard the joint, I was like, oh shit, that's me. That's you.
You said it's me. Then you saying them lines, you like, yeah, that is me.
It is
You
me.
just said it.
Yeah.
And then he can't stop dancing and pointing to it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How was that shit for you?
The first times I just felt famous or cool. Cause when I listen to music, I already felt a certain way about what I heard. You start rapping off instrumental, so you pick the ones you like to feel for. You know what I mean? So when I start feeling like the songs that I like, I felt famous. You know what I mean? Then I started looking at myself and I was just like, hold up, yo, like, you talking and stuff, but this ain't you. You don't live. You go to school. Like, you work. Like, you do a little something right here, but you ain't slinging nothing. You ain't slinging no heat, nothing like that. And I was like, oh, man, like, you copying what you see. Like, I realized I didn't know myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I was young. But that was my process. At first, I was just hyped.
Yeah.
I felt famous, boy.
Yeah, fact.
It was ready. That's what's good, man. So, like, what's some upcoming projects that you got coming up that you want to, like, let the people know? You ain't gotta indulge everything. I know some people like to keep shit exclusive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna front. I'm only working on one project. It's a mixtape though. But my mixtape called I'm Not a Rap, I'm dropping it in December, but I ain't really got no date yet, so I still got to get my lineup. I'm still working on the process, but y'all can get a mixtape in December though.
You got a couple tracks ready for it already?
Yeah, I got a couple tracks ready for it already.
A lot of features, or it's gonna be
couple features. I'm still gonna do a couple more features, and then it should be straight.
Bad.
So what motivated you to name it I'm Not a Rapper?
Cause I'm really not a rapper, so I just wanted to keep it like that though. Keep it simple.
So saying I'm not a rapper and start rapping, how did that happen?
Just bullshitting in the crib, and then I said, yo, let me do it. I was listening to a beat, so then I just did that. Yeah. And now they like, yo, keep going, yo. Yo, you got that vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Alright.
I got you, bro.
Now you gotta come back with some more shit.
That's the only song you got. I'm like, nah, I got more, so then let me hear it. So then I let them hear that I'm back. I just shot a video too. They're like, yo, that's hard. You got something else?
The videos, they gonna catch on.
Yeah.
See, I be more on YouTube, so when I hear shit, like, I'm gonna catch it when it hits YouTube first. But if I see the link somewhere, you know what I'm saying? When I'm scrolling, I check out the links. But usually it ends up in my playlist rotation, you know what I'm saying? For the motherfucking YouTube. But
definitely.
Let the people know where they can find you at.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at LonzOnDeck. That's all I be on.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We had another dope episode, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out bro work, man. He got some more shit coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Shout out to all the bros too.
Hey, man. Salute, man.
Shout out to my mama.
TrakWolf Godcast, and we signing out.
Hey, nah.
It's Lonz, who? Lonz, who? Yeah. Team Lonz, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back, niggas, up in this fucking booth. I finished one track, this track number 2. I'm about to show y'all niggas real, I really fucking do. You know who I brung the whole damn crew. If a nigga act up or run up, he getting punched. If a nigga act up or run up, he getting stuck. Niggas better chill when we in the club 50 deep. Cause your ass will get stumped out with 100 feet. Bad bitch in the club and her ass fat. She got a best friend, so I told my bro to bag that. I'm in the club popping bottles, chilling with some models. I'm in the club popping bottles, chilling with some models. Smoking on some loud, I'm walking through the crowd. Ray-Bans on, everything is fucking wild. I'm not the oldest or the youngest, I'm the middle child. Everybody know how Lonz fucking ride. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. It's LonzOnDeck. I'm not gonna tell you twice. I've been catching bullets, more bullets than Jerry Rice. If you looking for my niggas, got it white like rice. If you looking for my niggas, got it white like rice. Niggas want beef. Nigga call my phone. These niggas hating on me now, cause I'm fucking on. Everybody now, every city calling my phone. They like I'm Lonz too, nigga shit. We on. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the city on the map. I'm back. I'm back.
This that savage shit.